So tell us about your role. First of all, tell us about the Outpost. It looks like such a cool show, and tell us about your character.
Oh my God, you guys, so I can gush for hours, and we don't have hours, so I'm gonna make it real quick. I'm a huge sci-fi fantasy fan, more fantasy than anything, and Outpost brings the sci-fi, it brings the fantasy, it brings the action, it brings the romance, it brings you anger, it brings you tears, it brings you everything. And it's also, now it's on the CW, which is huge for a fantasy show, as you guys well know. And it's being really well received right now, and we're just, I don't have time. Okay, my character, I play Asa Khan. She is a bounty huntress, and she's a
huntress?
Dude.
Wow.
Dude. Nomadic warrior. Have you seen my teeth? Oh my God,
I've seen the thing that they put on your hair here. What's that?
No, that's my hair. They put, it's like a mud kind of, it's like almost war paint.
But what is it supposed to be that it's like this red thing, like your brains?
You know what? A lot of people think that it's brains, and it could be anything you want, because her appearance, she did that so that she can scare the crap out of people, so that when she walks into a room, it's like, you can't mess with her.
Yeah, they kind of look like organs or something.
Yes.
The huntress.
Yes.
I love that.
No, and she's a huntress, and pretty much she was hired. You see her briefly, not briefly, but you see her throughout the end, the second half of the season. She gets asked to do a job that nobody else could do as good as her. And you see her on her journey to get that job done, and she comes back this week, and she's a little naughty.
All right, now we actually have a clip of the show. So let's check this out.
Yes.
Naughty.
Essa, thank you for coming so quickly.
What do you want?
There is a book full of names.
I bring you book.
No, I want it destroyed. Bring me one page as proof, burn the rest.
I take 1/10 now. The rest I come get when book is no more.
If you encounter opposition,
I kill anything that comes near book.
that works.
Whoa.
So I'm voting for the brain situation.
Yes.
Now, you do have like this kind of mindset, right? Because I saw that you did a photo shoot where you look a lot like your character in a way, like this kind of warrior-y person.
Yes.
And then you were like, and then a couple of months later, I booked the show, and look at the character I booked, which is this one.
Yeah.
So how do you do this? Like, do you have like a special manifestation routine or ceremony that you do on your own for this kind of stuff?
Visualize.
Okay.
You know, it's like I'm a Caribbean, so you know there's a lot going on in the Caribbean, so we won't talk about it now.
Pero.
Wait. My mother would be very upset, so I keep everything very PG. I do a lot of, you know how people meditate?
Yeah.
I dance with fire, that's my meditation. But when I can't,
You what?
I dance with fire.
Oh my God, fire dancer.
Dancing with fire.
Okay.
You said that very softly for such a...
like very formal, you know. Fire dance.
No problem.
You know, people just eat breakfast. I eat fire for breakfast. No, so I love to visualize. I think that what people don't understand, some people meditate and they're good at shutting down their brain. My brain is too...
Mine too.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, I can't. So for me, I love to visualize. People do vision boards and different things. But the world that I want to build for myself as an actor, of course, I want to do all of these amazing things. I want to do kick, you know, badass, and I want to just be a strong, you know, woman. But for shows like this, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
But for shows like this, I've been wanting to book a fantasy show for so long. So I started, you know what? I want to be in a fantasy show. So I did self-portraits. I bought these horns and I put them on. I did my own makeup. I put myself in that world because that's what I want to attract. So I tend to do things, photo shoots and little short films and things of projects that I want to do. And right now, that's what's manifesting. I'm like, yes!
Wow. So speaking of that, exactly, like short films, you're also a director, for people that don't know. And then you have 2 short films coming, one that's almost probably going to turn into feature.
Yes.
So what are the names? Where can we see them? What are your characters?
Right now, Mamba is on the festival circuit. We just won our 9th award, so we're very, very excited.
That's 9.
So this is about a female assassin, and everybody knows we have all these beautiful and amazing action films out there, which I love, but they're all written by men.
Okay.
Directed by women, like for Wonder Woman, which I'm so happy, but it was still written by men. So because I grew up with action and I love action, I wanted to write a character that I love and that I could play, that I know I can play, and bring it to the world. So I started with Dahlias, as you know, and that did very well, won awards for that too as a director. and now Mamba, which is winning across countries and everything. And
girl, everything you're touching turning into gold.
Your personal story is very interesting. I'm gonna break it down to my Caribbean Spanish because my parents are from Cuba. Así que tú eres dominicana, pero te criaste en Francia.
Sí.
¿Cómo hiciste eso?
Ay, Dios mío, ¿sabes por qué? Oh, wait, I speak
You can
English.
speak Spanish. We're Spanish. We're Spanish.
Sabes que muy interesante porque mi padrastro es doctor, es médico ahora. But when I was a little girl, you know, I'm like 4 years old and my mother has to leave the country and I'm devastated and I don't understand what's going on because I'm so little. And then a couple years later, we get shipped to another country. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And everybody speaks Spanish. I'm like, oh, so what was that plane ride for? I didn't realize we were in Spain. Then we take a car, and my parents are showing us around. I'm still like, where were you for, 2 years? And my little brother is big, and he talks, and he won't shut up. And then we end up in France, and I'm like, what is going on? And when you're young, you don't realize. And so my stepfather was able to get a work, kind of a student thing, to get us to France. And so I lived there until I was 12 and a half. And so when I came and then he had the same thing coming to America. So not understanding when I was young, I do now, but not understanding the amazing opportunity that was given to me growing up in another country besides my own, who has rich cultures, as you know, and the food, y el sabor, y la música, and everything fiery.
Was this Paris or was it the south of France?
Paris. No, we landed in Spain, which, but then we made our way all the way up through Paris. And we lived in Paris, and then my parents bought a house in Lieusaint. And after that, we ended up moving to America, and I spoke nothing but French.
So, tu peux parler français? I cannot speak any French, but I can say tu es très jolie.
C'est très gentil.
We only have about 30 seconds left. Can you give me what you learned from living in 3 different cultures?
I learned to appreciate everyone, to accept everyone, to understand that everybody has their own path, and that we all come in shapes and sizes and colors. The world.
That's what we're learning here on the Zoo. So thanks for bringing that. Thank you for being here, Sonalii Castillo.